Hi, and welcome to Life Sport Flow. I'm Jane, and here we talk about the parts of an athlete's life that go beyond performance, identity, well-being, purpose, and the flow that carries you through change. I'm really glad you've joined me here today. If you're listening to this and things didn't work out the way you'd hoped, for example, the university offer didn't come through, the selection you wanted didn't happen, or the plan you'd pictured for years suddenly changed, I would love you to hear this first. Nothing is wrong with you, and you do not need fixing. Yes, you might be watching others move on right now, getting organized and packing up for uni and posting out about what's next in their world. And that's okay. And you're sitting there thinking, or maybe thinking, right, so what about me? What's next for me? If that's you, you're in the right place. Life and sport are definitely not linear. Sometimes things flow, sometimes you could feel stuck, sometimes you could be asked to adapt and pivot. There are times when things flow, training feels good, and the project progress you are making makes sense. And then there are times when things feel stuck or situations come up that ask you to adapt and pivot. This moment you're in at the moment, or at this moment, it's not a dead end. It's part of the flow. Leaving school is already a big enough shift or change in itself. However, doing that whilst your sporting plans change at the same time can really take the wind out of your sails, even if you're trying to stay positive. You don't need to name that just yet. You don't need to analyze it. Just know this. Feeling unsettled in this situation makes perfect sense. You're not weak for questioning things. You're not behind because you don't have clarity or know what you're going to be doing next. You're growing and evolving and may be in a transition. Over the next few episodes of Life Sport Flow, we're going to take this moment slow and break it down a little bit. Not to lower your expectations, but to help you steady yourself so you can navigate what is next for you. I'll walk you through a few key ideas that support athletes navigate this phase. Identity, self-trust, responsibility, sport being part of your life still, yes, it is. It's still part of your life. And yes, that may be that disappointment that sometimes sits beneath the surface, but not all at once, just one step at a time. One of the hardest things we are going through when we are going through change or a transition is comparison. Yes, it looks like everyone around us has a plan, but don't worry, a lot don't. Some paths are just more visible than others. Just because your next step isn't obvious for you doesn't mean it's wrong. It just hasn't fully taken shape as yet, and that is perfectly okay. I've spoken to a number of athletes over the years in this position, and yes, I have also experienced this a number of times as well. One of the athletes said to me, I'm just trying to act normal, but inside I'm feeling disappointed and unsure about what I'm going to do now. And that's okay. Caring deeply about something and feeling disappointed when things change doesn't make you ungrateful, and it certainly doesn't mean you've failed. Because let's face it, you cannot fail at being yourself. It means you committed to something and you cared about it. That's not something to rush past. I want to give you something small to sit with. No writing, no sharing, just notice it. So if you feel comfortable, take a moment and ask yourself, what did I truly expect this stage of my life to look like? Not what you told others, not what you felt pressured to think, not what others told you, just what you pictured. If you feel comfortable, pause on that for a second or two. And in that gap, you may notice the difference between expectation and reality. That could explain a bit and be part of the reason why this may feel uncomfortable for you at the present time. You don't need to fix it, just notice it and acknowledge it. At Life Sport Flow, we talk a lot about evolution because athletes continue to grow and evolve. Sometimes this evolution happens through success, sometimes it happens through a pivot you didn't choose. But either way, you're still in movement. Flow doesn't mean easy, it means adaptive. And you're already doing that by being here. At the moment, you don't need a 5-year plan. You don't need a backup dream. You don't even need clarity in this moment. Right now, what you're doing is finding the ground and how you're feeling and owning your footing. And that is part of the process of growth and development. In the next episode, we'll talk about something that quietly challenges a lot of athletes at this point, identity, and who you are when you remember that you are more than your sport. For now, however, just remember this. You are not behind. You are not broken. You do not need fixing. You're in flow, just a different part of it. So thanks for listening to Life Sport Flow, where we remind you that your path isn't fixed, it's unfolding. If you like this episode, please share it with a friend and hit the subscribe button so you'll be noticed when the next episode is live, or notified, I should say. So until next time, be kind, be courageous, and be uniquely you. Thanks again for listening.